Let me roll on.
Hello, Mr. Michael. How you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, my name is Michael Alani.
Right.
I'm here to interview our brother, designer, like in the fashion studio right now. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Can you tell us who you are?
Uh, my name is Gabriel Alani, and I'm a fashion designer. At the same time, I'm also an artist. I'm also a fitness trainer, and I'm also a real estate agent.
That's nice.
So I do all those things I just mentioned, but at the moment, I'm more focused on fashion than any of those. So I design and redesign denim, mostly denim. I work with denim mostly. I design, redesign, I sew, I rip, anything you want to do with the denim. I'm the guy. I'm
And
the right
hats,
guy.
what about hats?
I also draw, like you can see.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just draw. I draw on them as well.
Yeah, that's fine.
So that is just a little bit about me.
How long have you been a designer? Or you have been designing all this?
Um, I started this long time. Like even I think I was born with it. It's not like I started. There's a time I started.
Really?
Right. It's not like there's a time I started it. I grew up knowing that I'm a fashion icon. I'm born with it. The paintings, the drawing, the fashion. It's like something I when I grew up knowing my mom was a fashion designer. So
Wow.
I think that is where I can say I started it. I started from there, from my mom, because she sewed clothes for everybody in the city.
You grab it from this.
So I picked that, generically I picked that from my mom. So like
That's nice.
so from that I notice myself. I take people to the market. I notice myself that whatever clothes I bought, that's what my brothers want to wear. My brothers don't want to. They can't go to the market without me. Friends and family have to say, "Hey, I'm going to the market tomorrow.
Wow.
Will you help me to pick some nice stuff?"
And you have a follower.
So that is how I realized that okay, it's like I have something for fashion. Then me myself, whenever I dress and go out, I always get a lot of compliment. From very long time. I always get a compliment, but it took me a long time.
People used to stop you. How do you do this? How is this?
Not actually stop, but whenever they have that opportunity and say, "Oh, where do you bought that? Who made that? Who what?" I used to shop in. I used to. That was back then when I was living in New York, right? Then, I mean, then later on moving to Canada, right? But in between those two countries, I used to shop in all these big stores, Primani, Giorgio Armani, Pericardini, Givenchy, H&M, Versace. I'm talking of around that 42nd Avenue, Lexington Avenue. I used to. So from there, I realized that I have this thing with fashion. So that is where I started dressing very nice.
Wow.
I
It's
dress.
been a long journey.
It's quite a long time I've
Mm.
getting to that really. Like I've become a fashionista for long.
Okay. Please, can you tell us about your design in general? What you actually do to this denim?
Um, like for example, you can see this now. Actually, I can do anything I want with denim. Any goddamn thing. I can do anything you want. Just name it.
You made it
So
by
like
yourself.
this now, I actually sew this on this, right? I sew it. I sew them, and I painted on it.
Design
And that is saying
the hat.
heaven or hell,
Okay.
right? Then I painted the front a little bit too.
Wow.
I'm
This
alone,
is nice. This
So
is
so as you can see that and this one also I painted on
Wow.
it. I ripped it.
Wow.
You know, there are regular plain jackets, right?
You turn it to this way.
So they are plain. Whenever I pick them at the market, they're just plain jackets.
Okay.
So I do whatever I want with it. You know, I
Wow.
sew, ripped,
Wow,
and
this is really
painted. So, and you can see this as well.
Wow.
So that is just a bandana, American flag. So I sew it and I dry mail. There's a machine, one of my machines that I
I
use.
turn it to this way.
So I ripped it a little bit with some glue, and it's very nice. I mean,
Of course.
so it's like that jeans you are looking over there. That is Levi's, right?
Yeah.
So it's a plain blue, deep blue Levi's
So you
jeans.
turn it to this way.
So I bleached it out and I wrote Levi's at the back there,
Wow.
you know. And this is also a Wrangler jeans, right? This jeans, it was just a pure plain jeans. So I actually ripped it.
This is Wrangler, right?
And it's a Wrangler jeans.
You are doing things.
I actually ripped
You
it
are doing things.
and wrote things on it.
Wow.
So just to match this, so it's like a complete up and down. So that, I mean, if it depends, I mean, people can also customize, like I do customize as well. You can just say, okay, I have a jeans. I mean, if you don't have what you want to put on it, I can tell you, I can give you an idea.
You can design for people.
Yeah, I customize for people.
Yeah.
If you want me to buy you a jeans and you tell me your size, I can also do that.
And I can also come.
If you have your own
my own
jeans
jean.
already,
Okay.
you can send it to me.
Wow. Wow.
You know.
Wow. That is incredible.
So what else I do with this
Nice.
jeans? There's
Nice.
my 80% of my clothes are online. You know, I mean, if you just follow me on Facebook, you can see other works that I've done that I've posted online. They're all there.
Wow.
You know.
This is nice. It's not an easy thing, but it's very nice. It's very lovely.
Thanks.
Please, can you tell us more? Let's move forward more.
Right.
Can you tell us about your new denim project right now?
Oh, my raw denim. Oh, you mean my raw denim project?
Yeah, your raw denim project.
You say at the moment, right? I'm having, you know, like I've been funding myself, right? I've been funding my business myself. Otherwise, but I'm a little bit of a shortage of funds when it comes to that project. You see, the raw denim project is about. Here is what I noticed. I noticed Levi's jeans are very good. Like they've been around before anybody, but they're not giving us street style. They're not giving us street wear. They're not giving us I mean something like a fast fashion where you just can see something you like and just just design it and just give it to them too. So you can actually customize with levels, right? And they're not coming out with some street style. So that is where I'm trying to come in. I'm trying to come in from an angle like what Levi's are not giving guys, just like what I wear. If I said a street style, this is a street style.
What do they call this?
This is a street style. This
Street
I
style.
called. I give my clothes my name. Once I gave. I mean, my name. This is a MC Hammer Denim.
You made this by yourself?
Yeah, I customize this from up and down. This jeans I wear is MC Hammer Denim.
Okay.
So you're not gonna see Levi's to give you
Something like this.
MC Hammer pants. If you know about hip hop very well, back in the days, the
Yeah, MC Hammer. Yeah.
MC Hammer is
The
the
old
one
school,
that
yeah.
So these are I put stretch jeans here. It doesn't come with a zipper. Other ones have some zippers and. But the point I'm trying to put out here right now is like what Levi's, Lee, and Wrangler jeans, what they're not giving us on the street. 80% of them not giving us on the street, right? Even if you mention other names, if you say Tommy, if you say Nautica, if you said Balenciaga, if you said, I mean, other guys, they're not giving us street styles when it comes to
Something
denim.
like casual or
And it's just, yeah, it's casual, but it's from the street. This is from the street,
yeah.
right? I mean, I'm talking of where you just feel like, okay, your jeans is personally for you because you like to put something here. Then you have a jeans that have a pocket here. You know, it's a street style now. You come up with something that you want it like
with your choice.
with your perfect for you. So it become so for you to come up with that become a street style. And so far others are taking it, you know, it become fashion now, right? So those things that we are not getting from these big guys, I want to introduce that. That is where my raw denim project comes up. So where I will buy, you know, China girl, all that indigo blue, you know, like the raw denim. So where I get the raw denim, and we actually gonna sew it this way from scratch, right? And just this way. Then I'm talking of some machines now where we bleached it and make it, you know,
Turn into another.
mind you, every 90% of denims go through washing and bleaching. So those are where some machines are needed. You know, the bleaching, the stone wash machine, right, and the factory sewing machine, and you know, my raw denim business is I mean it's something that needs some sort of an investor, right? Because I've been funding, right, but at this moment the raw denim,
The raw project it needs
the
some
raw denim,
investor, right?
it requires more money just to get it done, to put out what I've designed already.
Wow.
It's involved. I'm gonna need some other bodies to support me. So the project is there, right? I'm just hoping one day I will see a denim lover or an investor that really have feelings for fashion, that really get me.
So the door is open for an investor to come in
Oh,
now.
come on! I mean, the door is open for anybody that want to support, that want to put on something on the table. So the project can start commencing. You know.
Well, it's good to hear that, and we look forward to your project to come around very soon.
Thanks,
Tell us
thanks.
about the connection that you toward vintage clothes, Levi's, Lee, Wrangler.
The connections you're talking about, connections that I
Yeah,
have
the
with those
connection.
things. So my connection with those things are like, you can see this. I have regular juice, right. Then I have Levi's there. So I can do without the big boys. You know, they set the tone. If you're a denim lover, you have to have one Levi's in your house, in your closet, right? You got to have one. I mean, if you don't have Levi's, you got to go with the Lee or regular jeans,
Wrangler.
because those guys are just something you call an antique. You know, they are more of an antique. The quality of wear very classic. You know, like, I mean, if I'm having a bad day and I can take a deep shower and I just put on it, just only Levi's jeans, believe me, my days
They
are
have
fine.
been there for a long time.
They've been around. My days are fine. I've just let it be. So I'm too connected to them as a as a denim lover, right, and as a designer, right. I'm connected. So I love, because I find them very, very valuable, right? So I love to redesign their products more than any other products, those three guys. So most clothes are redesigned, they are Levi's. These days it has to be Levi's or Wrangler or Lee. So, and when I do that, I get more money from my product, right, than just redesigning a regular jeans. So I'm deeply connected with those guys, and I'm hoping maybe one day I can work with any one of them. You know, I've tried to see if I can work with Levi's, but I didn't. They didn't give me that chance yet. I'm still looking forward to them one day. Maybe Levi's is gonna call me and say, "Hey, can you draw so on these jeans, or can you connect this or that?" I really want to work with Levi's. If Levi's luckily one day watch this video.
And I believe one day you'll get closer to them.
No, I mean, I'm trying. You never know. Just keep trying. You never know.
Can you tell us all this point, what is your goal, or what are you trying to reach in terms of customers buying your clothes?
My goal is pretty much simple. I just want people to dress special, right? And people to, that's why it's about my name, like fuck fashion. Like I want people just to dress the way they want, not just dress.
Where do you get that name? You just
I
that
want
name
people
sounds.
to, I'm gonna come to that, right?
Okay.
I want people to dress the way they want, not the way the industrial want. You know, like Levi's saw a jeans in a shape like this, right? That's how Levi's want you to look like. That's just shape. That shape of that jeans. No, we don't. I don't want to look that. I want Levi's, but I don't want to look that way, right? So that's
I want
why
it in my own way.
I want the style in my own way.
Okay.
So that is where you that is my goal. That's my goal. To let people wear denim in their own way, and it's still a big name brand.
Yeah, in their own freestyle, the way they want it.
Freestyle. Thank you. That is my goal. That is exactly my goal. So even my name can tell you what my goals are. So, you know, like fuck fashion empire. Like never really care about.
You choose the name or someone give you that name?
No, I love that name. I picked that name myself because
Wow.
I don't. You can't even say it. That's what I wrote on the jacket.
Wow.
It's fuck. It's a brand.
Fuck fashion.
Yeah, it's a brand. You know, it's already going. It's out there already.
If somebody want to get
No,
it
it's out there already.
You are on Instagram. You are on
Come on. My name is easy to Google.
Wow.
You see that you Google the full name or you Google half of it. Gabriel Alani, fuck fashion empire. Or you Google just Gabriel Alani. Or you Google fuck fashion empire.
Okay.
So you can write all together or just my name or just the business name or my name and the business name. You can find me there. I'm the sports guy, I'm the marathon guy, I'm the fashion guy. Right?
That's nice.
Thank you.
That's nice. Also, we would like to know about this. When we talking the other time, you mentioned investor. What you really look for from an investor? I mean, what your business is lacking right now at the moment.
My business is lacking everything, man. I will not lie to you. You know, just because I love it. If it wasn't that I really love fashion and I love